In darkness lay King. Their destination, the Games Academy somewhere out at sea. Their mission, to become games playing legends and to crack the challenge of GamesMaster.
Welcome to GamesMaster Team Championship. Once again, 3 more teams are going to be battling out for a place in our championship semi-final. We'll have a chance to win a whole bunch of mega-mungus prizes. Let's go and meet the teams straight away. OK, first team, come out. Tell us who you are. This is the Dream Team.
Yeah, I'm Chris.
You're Chris, team captain?
Yeah, I'm captain.
Good luck.
Robert.
Robert?
James.
James. OK, Chris, confident with your team?
Yep, you see us, you see champions. Gonna win, we've got the curvy posse back there.
Yeah. Well done. OK, right, we're going to meet the next team. Good luck to you, chaps. So, through for this way. Come here, excuse me. Come out, don't be shy. Charlton crew. Here they are. Oh, I'm all hooked up on you. Sorry about that, mate. OK, here we go. Tell us your names.
Steve.
Steve? Godfrey.
Joe.
Right, so Steve, team captain, yeah?
Yeah.
So, what do you think of the other team, mate? They've got their posse down here with them. They're going to intimidate you, are they?
No, they're both going down.
They're both going down, the other teams, eh? You're not worried, you two, no?
No.
No worries.
No.
OK, well, good luck to you all. Let's go and meet the Green Team. This way. Here we go, the final team, the Green Team. Team Perfection, they're called. I'm sure they are. Come out, guys, and tell us your names.
Matthew.
Matthew.
Simon.
Simon.
Stephen.
Stephen. So, Matthew, you're the team captain?
Yeah.
You are? So, what would you say would be your specialist game tonight, then, for your team?
All of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
Yeah? You confident you're going to do well on all of them?
Nothing to worry me.
Nothing to worry you?
Yeah, we're going to beat them all.
You're going to beat them all?
Then a kick ass.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can say that, but he said it anyway. So let's give all the teams a big cheer. Hey, come on. OK, now, each captain chooses a player from his or her team to play a challenge in his or her specialist field. All right, I'm going to go over to the Games Master, find out exactly what this game is going to be.
The platform challenge I selected is on Empire Strikes Back for the Super Nintendo. Your task is to collect as many points as possible by slaying bloodthirsty beasts with your light saber or blaster gun in the ice fields of Hoth. 5 points will be awarded to the winner, 2 for the second place, and 0 for the last. Jump to it.
So, the Empire Strikes Back. We've got Robert of the Dream Team. He's up first. Dave, what's his form like?
Well, Robert can do the time trial in Mario Kart in 56 seconds and claims to be able to do any level of Sonic in under 30 seconds. And these are big boasts, so it's time for him to put his joypad where his mouth is.
Yeah, he's a flash git. OK, then, Robert, you've got 45 seconds to get as many points as you possibly can. Start your challenge now.
Robert starts off this challenge on the Tauntaun.
There's
He's
his
basically
Tauntaun.
He's got his lightsaber. Oh, that's smart. He's changed to a pistol, which means he can do a lot more damage. He can stay on his mount. Now, the energy bar along the top is the lightsaber. Now, you can see a little line inside the lightsaber, and as that goes down, that's his life ebbing away. Every time one of those monsters hits him, he's losing some power, he's losing some force. He's doing very, very well. He's shooting a lot, killing all these pigs. They're worth 50 points each. By using his gun, like I say, he can stay on his Tauntaun.
30 seconds gone.
Aren't hurting him so much unless the pigs jump up at him like that.
Come on, what's his point so far? He's got 850 so far.
850. Extremely
40
well.
seconds gone. 5, 4, 3,
he wants to raise
2,
it up.
1.
Stop
the challenge! Right, 950. Next up, we've got Joe of the Charlton crew. Joe, if you're ready, start your challenge. Time's running out.
Joe's off at his Tauntaun again. He's seeing what he has to do. He's got to kill all these pigs. He's sticking with the lightsaber, but he has the option by using the A button to switch between the lightsaber and the blaster, which is an energy gun. He's got off this Tauntaun. Now this means you can do a lot more damage, but look at the energy bar up at the top.
Put his energy up.
When you're not on your Tauntaun, you've got a smaller energy bar, and all the hits are directly on him. He's just got a shield power up. He's got shields around him. He's done so much damage now. He's pretty invincible. The shield doesn't last forever. He's still killing these pigs. These pigs, he got a 2-time point bonus. Those Darth Vader helmets double the points of the next animal you kill.
5 seconds.
Oh, he's got another lightsaber. That increases his energy bar. He's not going to die now. He wants to spin long, kill a few more animals.
Stop the challenge!
What a good score.
5,100. That's That's a phenomenal score, especially in comparison to Robert, who went first. How did he manage to make his score so much bigger, Dave?
Well, he was a lot braver. He got off the tauntaun. It meant his energy bar was smaller, but he could pick up all the multipliers, and he was multiplying his score all along. Those Darth Vader helmets double your score.
OK, so that's something for our next contestant to look out for. That's going to be Matthew of Team Perfection. Matthew is ready and he's in position. Matthew, start your challenge. Off you go.
Matthew's up on the tauntaun. He immediately jumps on. He's really watched what went before, and he knows what he's up to now. He's shooting along the bottom, killing these pigs with the lightsaber. He's not chosen to use the blaster yet. Sticking with the lightsaber. Very wise.
Picking up the hearts nicely.
There you are, 2-time point bonus. Right. That's what it says when you pick up that helmet.
So his score's doubling up nicely.
Between the scores. He's on the thousands already.
He's got 25 seconds gone.
Already he's in second place. He wants to go for first place now. He's doing very well.
He's got a lot to make up. He's got the shield.
Now, all those pigs are worth 100 points each, you see.
Now, the last 10 seconds.
That makes all the difference. 10. They've also got to get that last animal.
5, 4,
very well. He's tumbled down the ground. He's going to die there.
Stop the challenge! He's the big one there, Dave. That's it, 1,800 for Matthew. He died, but he did have 45 seconds on the clock, so I suppose that still counts. All right, let's go to the scoreboard and see what the current standings are. We've got the Dream Team in last position because they lost that challenge, so they got 0 points. Then we've got Team Perfection, they came second, so they get 2 points. And then we've got the Charlton crew way in front with a massive 5 points. OK, the crowd are cheering here going wild. We're setting up the consoles for the next challenge. So while we do that, you can watch the reviews. Take control of the all-time great boxing champions in Legends of the Ring on the SNES. Can you batter your opponent senseless, or will you get battered yourself? Seconds out.
You've got a wide range of moves to block and punch. And the controls are simple and intuitive, so it's easy to get to grips with.
There's a reasonably good range of punches and blocks in the game, which all feel very good. But it's the strategy that makes it a really good game.
Unfortunately, like most boxing games, it's a bit two-dimensional. Despite the 3D effect of the graphics, the boxers can only move in one plane.
Ever wanted to pilot a top-secret stealth bomber on a mission behind enemy lines? F117 for the Mega Drive is a new flight sim that tries to put you into the hot seat. Lift off!
Well, F117 is a bog-standard flight simulator, and really, what more can you say?
It's got a pretty standard mission setup, so once you've mastered the basics, there's a pretty good learning curve, and playability is quite progressive.
Do you really want to fly a plane that looks like a deformed kipper in several missions over enemy territory?
Right, it's time for our Room of the Future competition. This week, we're just doing a test message. Remember, you'll only be able to make out the words if you look through something red and transparent. The test message is coming up now. That's it. And those of you looking through something red should be able to make out the words Room of the Future. Starts next week. Got it? Next week, we'll have the first clue for you. Remember, the answer to all 3 questions is a number, and those numbers together make up a code that opens the door to the Room of the Future. Right, that was the reviews. Now we want to get on with the second challenge. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Oi, GamesMaster!
The mystery challenge I've chosen is on the bonus boss level of the pinball game Dragon's Revenge for the Sega Mega Drive. Your task is to render the E-Rod 3 boss armless in the quickest time by blasting your ball to its branches. Spiders will emerge from its mouth to hinder your progress. But destroy these, and your opponent will be left unprotected and ready for the chop. Timber!
So the game is Dragon's Revenge. We've got James of the Dream Team. He's up first. Dave, what's the SP on James?
Well, James has been playing for 8 years. Since he was 7, he's an experienced games player. But this is a game that needs steely nerves, and of course all the pressure's on him because he's got to keep his team in the championships.
So James has got to beat one of the game's bosses in the quickest possible time. Here's my stopwatch. James, start your challenge.
So off James go. There's the ball. He's only got one ball to have a go at this. All these spiders coming down from the trees. He wants to avoid those. He gets no points from that. The idea is to hit the tree. Don't care about the animals. That's very good. You see the tree flinching when he hits it in the arm. The first thing to go will be those arms, the branches.
Right.
He's not doing bad so far.
So far, 20 seconds gone.
He's not lost the ball yet, though. That's the main thing. You've got to keep your nerve and don't lose the ball.
In the challenge, that's the main thing.
In a minute, there goes one of the arms. One of the branches has gone.
Go on, James.
He's doing very well. He's doing very well. That was a good shot.
Good shot. We've got 35 seconds gone.
You've got the pressure on you. You're frightened about losing the ball.
Go on, James. Yes, he's done it. 40 seconds dead. OK, next up we've got Simon of Team Perfection. I'll clear the stopwatch. Now, Dave, what's the lowdown on Simon?
He's not a brilliant player. He's a steady player.
He's a steady player. Let's hope he makes a steady challenge. Well, here we go, then. Start your challenge. Off you go. The clock's running.
Right, so the steel ball's down. Gonna flick it up. Mustn't lose it down the pins. That was very dodgy. He caught between 2 pins, didn't he? Get rid of those spikes. Oh, no, he's lost the ball. That's the end of his challenge.
Yeah, Simon. 9 seconds on the clock. That's terrible, Team Perfection. Dave, what do you reckon of that?
That's a Hall of Shame contender, no doubt, and that could cost his team qualifications.
All right, well, let's hope not. Stephen's up next of the Charlton crew. OK, get ready then, Steve, to start your challenge. Go on, Steve.
The Stephen's away. He's got the ball. All he's got to do is last for more than 9 seconds now to secure a second place for his side.
Well, he's got past the 9-second mark, no problem now.
So now he wants to give us a nice display of games playing with Charlton crew. They've been such a good team. Let's see.
Come on, he's harmless, mate. He's harmless.
Here. Really.
Watch them creepy crawlies.
Take pole position. Take maximum
21
points.
seconds gone.
Really something else. That's the first arm gone.
Keep going.
Really? Oh, and he's lost the ball.
Oh, yeah, there it goes. 25 seconds on the clock. That's the Charlton crew. Let's go over to the scoreboard and see what the current standings are after that second challenge. OK, Team Perfection, they weren't so perfect on that last challenge. They scored 0 points, but plus the 2 they got from the first Fallon, that makes they've got 2 points. The Charlton crew came second in that challenge. Even though they didn't complete it, they did manage to last 25 seconds, so we're going to award them the 2 points, plus the 5 from their first round. That makes they've got 7. Then the Dream Team, they won this last challenge because they completed the level, but they had 0 in the first challenge, so that means they got 5. So, out in front at the moment is the Charlton crew with a big 7. Well done, well done. So, Matthew, captain, you were Team Perfection, weren't so perfect, were they?
No, we tried our best.
Tried your best?
Yeah.
Disappointed with the result, though?
Just a bit.
You played that last challenge, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I never heard the game. And,
you didn't know the game?
Blame it on the game, really.
Blame it on the game, really, but not on yourself. Well, I'm afraid it means you have to be ejected from the academy, don't they? Yes, absolutely. Caretaker, will you usher these gentlemen out of the premises, please? Well, they've been ejected from the academy. We've still got 2 teams left battling out for a place in the championship semi-finals. We're going away for a little commercial break now, but do come back, because afterwards we've got a bit of a celebrity challenge with a bit of oomph in it for you. Welcome back. We've still got 2 teams battling out for a place in the championship semi-final. But before that, we've got a very special celebrity challenge where 2 members of our studio audience are going to get a chance to win a dream date with our very special celebrity guest. So, without further ado, let's bring her on. Please give a big GamesMaster cheer for the Games Mistress. OK, let's have a chat. Now, Games Mistress, you're no stranger to games, are you, really?
Oh, Fletcher, you're so sweet. And you're right. I like nothing better than frolicking with my consoles.
Oh, OK, well, if you'd be so kind as to choose out 2 nice strapping young lads who'd be lucky enough to win a dream date with you, should they win the challenge?
Sounds like fun. What a choice, what a choice. Oh, you'll do.
Yes, good man, in a hat. That one.
Who wants to be chosen? Who wants to be chosen? You'll do. OK. Never mind, we missed out there.
OK, these are the 2 lads, are they? Let's find out their names, and your name is?
Daniel.
Daniel.
Stephen.
Stephen and Daniel. So, you looking forward to winning a date with the Games Mistress?
Definitely, man.
Definitely, man, yes. And what about you?
Definitely.
Yes, definitely. OK, then. So, you realise the winner of this challenge as well will also win the fabulous GamesMaster Golden Joystick? Yeah! Let's go over to the GamesMaster and find out exactly what this challenge is going to be.
Oh, I suppose I do have to set a challenge for this poor excuse for a games expert and her drivelling fans. The game is Lethal Enforcer for the Mega Drive, where you must collect as many points as possible by shooting evil triads on the rampage in Chinatown. The winner of this dull date will be the contestant who matches or beats the Games Mistress's score in the fastest time.
Thank you very much, GamesMaster. Now the Games Mistress is at the console. She's getting ready. She's got 5 lives and 30 seconds to score as many points as she possibly can. We've got 2 contestants watching here, and what they're going to have to do is match her score as quick as they possibly can. There's no time limit for them. We just see what time they've got at the end. All right, Dave, now, is this going to be a tricky challenge for these 2 guys? Anything they should watch out for?
Well, it's going to be tricky. How tricky it is depends on how good the Games Mistress is, obviously. The thing to watch out for is reloading your gun, clicking off the screen and make sure you got bullets in your gun. And don't kill the civilians.
Right, so don't kill no citizens. Are you ready, Games Mistress? Get underway. Start the challenge off, please. She's away.
Blasting away. A screen blasting. That's a
reload.
Shot policeman.
Oh no,
That's a terrible thing to do.
Shoot him.
Look at the guy with the knives. The woman up in the window.
24.
She's got the guy with the dagger in front of her. The guy for the window.
Keep going.
Dagger at her. He caught her. She shot him, but he
15
slashed her.
seconds.
And again, that's 2 hits. She's taken it. Slashed her again. Her lives are up in the top left-hand corner. She's only got 5 of them. She's got 2 lives left. That's all. Those little stars at the top right corner of her lives. Don't shoot the chef. Don't shoot the chef. Don't shoot the old man. No, she's taken the old man out. She shot the bad guy and she took the old man out. 46 points for the Games Mistress.
She got 46 points. These 2 guys are going to have to match that score in the quickest possible time. The one who does that is going to win a dream date with her. So, guys, if you'd like to take your place down there, Steve, you're up first, don't forget. You're going to have a watch, Daniel, all right? Yeah, go on. OK, Stephen's at the console. He's ready. He's got to beat 46 in the quickest possible time. Stephen, start your challenge, because the clock's running. He's away.
Okay, Stephen's off, blasting away. He's taken out the knife maniac already. He's managed to avoid shooting the policeman, which is good.
That's a good
Take
move.
out that
16
knife
points.
maniac. You don't want to get hit. He's taken 1 hit. And then you go to the top left-hand corner. It's those
Nearly matched
stars.
the score.
Don't forget. If those stars go
46
down,
points.
he's going to
He's nearly
die.
there.
Oh, he's taking out the woman in the red
15 seconds
dress. She's very tough because she's right by the policeman.
18.
That's a good shot. He's got.
Come on, he's got to make some points. 20 seconds gone.
All his gun is full of bullets. Oh, he tried to shoot the chef, but he missed, luckily.
48. There he is. Stop the challenge. 25 seconds there for Stephen. Daniel's up next. He's getting ready. Daniel, are you ready? Yeah. OK, then. Start your challenge. Clock's running.
Yes, Daniel's off. He shot the axe man, the knife man as well. He shot the woman up in the window. Did very, very well. He shot the knife man that was going to get him. He hasn't lost any power so far. Oh, there we go. He's lost his first bit of power.
He's losing
he shot the police. He shot both the police. He's been shot in the face. He's been knifed. Shoot him. He's been knifed again. He's only got 1 life left. He's only got 4 points. He shot the chef. He hasn't even got the 4 points now. He's been totally penalised. Take that guy out. The knife's going to hit him. It's all over. He died.
The challenge. Unfortunately, Daniel blew in a big way. Serious rookie cop. Let's get the guys back on stage. Have a quick chat. Step this way. Step this way. Now, Daniel, you sort of like blew it really big time, didn't you? You did very well.
Yeah, I think it was the gun. It was terrible.
The gun was dodgy, was it? Oh, yeah. Did you find the gun dodgy then, Steve? Because you won? No, not at all.
No.
Not at all. Of course you didn't. And that means also that you won the fabulous GamesMaster Golden Joystick. Ask the Games Mistress to take your young man away.
Well done, Daniel, though.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
OK, in a few moments' time, we've got our 2 teams that are still battling out for a place in the championship semi-final. But while they get ready, why don't you relax watching the consultation zone?
Hello. Who's the first to enter my fountain of knowledge?
GamesMaster. I'm a bit rubbish on the Mega Drive version of Techno Clash. Can you get me further, please?
Such a simple request should be greeted with a simple answer. At the start of the game, enter this code, 003 TLAG2. You'll be taken to the 4th level, the underground city, where you'll be given massive stocks of weapons to use on the amateurs. This should breathe life back into your games playing.
Thanks, GamesMaster.
Keep them coming.
GamesMaster, I've come across an Indian shaman in the cemetery in Shadowrun on the SNES. What do I do?
This is an easy one. At the start of the game, pick up the slap patch in the morgue, but don't use it. Now, make your way back to the shaman, who's lying on the floor, not looking too well, poor chap. Use the patch on him, and he'll miraculously come back to life. You can now continue with your quest. How's that?
That's just dandy, GamesMaster.
Roll along. Who's next?
GamesMaster, I'm crap at Alien 3 on the SNES. Can you help me?
I can answer your call for help. Start the game, then hold down buttons A, B, Y, X on controller 2. Now, still holding them down, press button X and rather splendidly be awarded with a full array of weapons. If invincibility is what you're after, then press button A on controller 1 instead.
Goodbye.
That's enough of my generosity. Bye for now.
OK, there you are. A few more people sorted out in the consultation zone. Right, we've got 2 teams left battling out for a place in our championship semi-final. We've got the Dream Team over here on my right. Yep. All right, Dream Team? Yay! They've come mob-handed, didn't you, Chris?
Yep, from Canby Island, Castle View, we're the Dream Team.
There's the Dream Team, giving it the lights. Come on, hold up your banner. I want to see your banner. Listen, you lads. Yeah, the Dream Team. Well, where do you go, Godfrey? You're going to be playing this challenge, aren't you?
Yep.
Does that intimidate you, all this lot here hanging about? No. No?
Man.
Not worried? Yeah, come on, just get it going, lads. Come on, is it off? No. All right, lads, I'll hold them back. Right, now, look, let's go over to the GamesMaster, find out what this challenge is going to be.
For my final challenge this evening, our contestants will travel deep into the land of make-believe for a best-of-3-round fighting contest on the Amiga beat-em-up Elfmania. Smash your opponent to the ground with punches and kicks to the head and body, or pulverize them with the magic coins that are unleashed every time full contact is made. I shall have no truck with fairies on this game. Seconds out.
So the game is Elfmania. We've got Chris from the Dream Team and Godfrey from the Charlton crew. So are these 2 beat-em-up experts or what, Dave?
Yeah, these 2 guys are very qualified for this challenge because Chris reckons he can do Mortal Kombat in 30 minutes without spending more than 15 seconds on each round. And Godfrey can do Street Fighter 2 Turbo in 40 minutes on level 7 without losing a single round. We're in for one hell of a battle.
So we should be in for some hot battling action. The guys are at the console. Start your challenge. Off you go, guys.
OK, the 2 guys are off. Godfrey is the she-elf on the left. Chris is the male elf on the right.
We'll call the girl elf Shelf, I think.
We'll call her Shelf, yeah. Now, the thing to notice is when you hit your rival elf,
Shelf stuck in there. Oh, she got kicked down there. Come on, Godfrey.
Those coins into your opponent. And they'll do the
Dream Team are doing very well at the moment. That's Chris.
They are doing very well. Have a little look at those energy bars because they tell you how to do it. And you can see that the Shelf is actually losing it. She's taking an awful lot of blows. And she's gone.
Right, that's the first game to Chris. Second round's coming up now. The elves are ready. Elf and Shelf are ready. Godfrey's got it all to make up on this one.
We've not seen any special moves.
Got to win this round.
Stay in the special moves.
Stay in the competition.
Spinning kicks and spinning roundhouses. We're not seeing any. Oh, she's there. He wants to get in there. He dazed her then.
Godfrey's got to win this round.
She's in the corner. She's in the corner.
Come on, Godfrey, get out of the corner.
Oh, she's very well to get out of the corner.
Back up. Let's see her come back. Come on.
It's going to be history then.
Oh, she's down
again. She hasn't got a lot of energy yet. It's going to take just one good hit.
Godfrey, man, do the business.
One good hit. Chris,
good punch, good kick.
Oh, good retaliation.
That's the first
this is
bit of help that he's taken off of the elf.
No, I thought she's gone. No, she's still in there. She's still hanging in there. That's it.
Bang, that's it. All over. This is the Dream Team, Big Godfrey and the Charlton crew in 2 straight rounds there. Pretty disappointing for the Charlton crew. Let's go and have a word with the teams down here, see what they're saying, shall we? OK, excuse me. Thank you. Oh, you're very quiet. Oh, very quiet. Oh, that last challenge stunned the crowd into submission. Godfrey, come in here. Chris, line up. So, Godfrey, it was a bit of a disaster, that challenge for you. What went wrong, mate?
I played for a couple of hours, but I didn't get special moves out properly, so...
No, not enough practice on the game?
No.
Well, unfortunately, you get blown out, I'm afraid, and that means that the Dream Team, with their leery bunch of lads... Off through. Are you pleased there, Chris, team captain?
Yep, definitely.
Surprised?
No.
No, not at all. We're looking forward to the semi-finals.
Yep. I'd like to thank the Canby posse and Paul Sign, our coach.
OK, the teams this week are pretty good, but we've got 3 better teams next week, I'm sure. They'll all be battling out for a place in the championship semi-final. So we're going to be back next week. We want you to be back next week as well. So, see you then. Bye.